it's nice to see you. Alright, and we're going in for Trails of Cold Steel 3, and I remember that we do have a bond day, so we're gonna be able to bond with some people. And I remember that we had some calls that we did not answer right away. Oh wait, or mail Fee. Subject Fee, do you know the shop? Hey Reen. Everything's going okay since Sutherland? I'm going to the eastern part of the Empire on a request from the guild. Long distance on a train gets kinda boring though. So, have you heard of a shop called Nine Volley? There's supposed to be one in Leaves and I want to check it out. It'd be nice if you could show me where it is. Going all the way out east? I didn't know her work over as a bracer took her all over. New Volley is definitely an interesting shop. Could it be that well known? They always have been good to us. And it's easy enough for me to take her there. Yeah, let's go! We don't get to see Fee very often. Reen decided to call Fee. What's up, Reen? Nice to see your face. Time's flown by, huh? You look well, Fee. So, you know about the shop you messaged me about? There actually is one in Leaves. I know the owner pretty well, so if you got the time, I could bring you there. Yeah? I don't want to pass that up. I'm free enough now, so I'll get off at Leaves. Sound okay? Of course it does. Let's meet at the station. Reen then walked over to the station and waited for Fee to arrive. Hey, sorry for the wait. No problem. Good to see you, Fee. Thanks for coming all the way. Well, I'll be off again. Soon as I'm done with my business. First time I've been here. It's kinda nice. So, where's Nun Valley? It's in the back alley over there. I'll show you. Hey, so you're Sylphid? My mama told me about you. I don't know what she told you, but I guess she must have known the boss. Nice meeting you. If you're ever nearby, feel free to pop in. I personally recommend some silenced explosive ammo, and we just got some wide-range grenades in too. Nice, I'll get those and some of those custom parts over there. It's like you guys are already old friends. But, Fee, do you even need those kinds of things for your bracer work? Well, my Jaeger skills come in handy sometimes. Especially for jobs that take me east, which is where I'm headed. Huh? To the east, huh? I get a lot of reports about the Jaegers that way. You charging all the way back to check things out? Something like that. I need to be well prepared. Fee. After shopping in Nine Volley, Fee still had some time before she had to leave. So Reen gave her a tour of the branch campus. So, this is Thor's branch campus. It feels a bit different from the main campus, but it's still nostalgic. Wish I'd come sooner. Then I would be able to spend more time here. There's always next time. Alright then. Let me give you a quick tour of the place. Sounds good. Oh no, I feel like I can't really hear the music very well. Let me up the volume a bit. I don't know, I thought my voice was gonna be a little bit better for stream because I had to take like 2 days off from voice acting and I'm still not recovered and I'm like, oof, I thought I had enough. I just feel like a lodge in my throat for what is it? I think it was because I was like trying to force a voice too long. Like, I was like forcing it for like a couple hours, and my throat felt like it got stuck that way for a bit. And I was like, ooh, no, I don't want that voice. It's just the voice acting. Blah, blah, blah. It was a very, very forced voice, and I was like trying to get myself some popsicles to cool it down so that it doesn't swell up too much and it heals better. Don't force yourself. Yeah, I won't. Yeah, but I noticed like when I was like trying to voice these characters, I feel like air is escaping, like it's like an air leak coming out of my voice. And drink Gollum juice. I got some water, but I'll take care of myself. I'll try to take it easy and try not to force the voice as much as I was in the past, because I realize I probably cannot force that voice in my throat and try it only on my chest and stuff. Oh, a flower bed. Looks like it's well taken care of, despite the lack of staff. Gollum juice is the tea Andy circus drank to save his voice when doing Gollum in the Lord of the Rings. Oh my gosh! That's crazy! He called him Gollum juice! Honey, lemon, ginger. Ah, I see. Maybe I should try that too. Yeah, like luckily I don't have that many lines and I don't have to force it too much. So it's like, what is it? I'm a perfectionist. I would say maybe I'm not a perfectionist, but it's a voice so foreign to me that it's like, it's forced, kind of. So, how do I explain this? How do I say this? Because like, I was able to make the voice that the person who's holding the project together, the project holder, he says like, yes, that voice, that's the voice I wanted and stuff, after we were like manipulating it for a while and stuff. And what was it? Trying to keep that voice, that perfect amount that he was like saying, yes, that's it. And it's like trying to keep it like it's like holding on to a piece of floss and trying to hold on. Going like, yeah, just hold on, and you're like constantly feel like you're slipping, your voice slipping and stuff, going up and down, stuff like that. And like you go either too deep or too high, and it's like you gotta do it just right. And it's like I'm using my throat to hold on to that piece of thread as tight as I can to keep where I'm supposed to be. And it's like that's not good. Like I could what is it? People said like, oh, you have very good vocal control to be able to control your voice in a certain way that's just, what is it? It's like hard to do. And it's like, yeah, it's hard to do. And it's painful too. So I don't think it's supposed to be like that. There is ways about it where you could do it without making it painful, and it sounds exactly the same. And that's what I want to learn, is how to voice things. Think smarter, not harder, and it will sound exactly the same without having any sort of strain. Because I remember I was like trying to do a voice for a kid, and it was like a male kid and stuff I was trying to do a voice for. And then I was doing an adult male voice and stuff. And well, it was like, it was just basically when I was playing Trails of Cold Steel. And I was doing Reen's voice, and then I was doing this young boy's voice. And I remember for the young boy, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it like a raspy type of voice that's like not so deep and stuff. And then I do for Reen, I just do normal talking voice, but it's kind of like kind of sound to it, which is, it's like easier on the throat. The little boy was like rougher on the throat. Saw the recording, it sounds exactly the same. And I was like, oh my goodness, I don't have to do all this throat manipulation stuff when there's like easier ways that's on your throat. Looks like it's well taken care of, despite the lack of staff. Yeah, the students mostly take care of it, but Celestine's been helping too. Unfortunately, we don't have anything like the gardening club you were part of, though. I think that's fine. The plants look well taken care of. Gardening club, huh? Kinda takes me back. Hey, Reen. They look a bit dry now. Can I water them? Yeah, of course. I'll go get the watering pot. Oh my gosh, V actually looks a little taller. Man, now I really feel like we're back in our days in the main campus. You watering the flowers in the flower bed and me helping out sometimes. Yeah, now that all we're missing is Edo and Vivi. Vivi is here though! Okay, they look a little happier now. Thanks, V. By the way, those twin gun parts earlier, you're going to use them on your job that takes you out east, right? It looks like it's a job to survey the reports of the Jaegers of the area. But do you think... From the info I got, it seems like the chances are slim. I don't think the boss would let anyone get his trail that easily. Oh, really? Then why? Well, if there's even a 1% chance, I'm gonna take it. One of the reasons I joined up with the Bracers was so I could find everyone in Zephyr. I see. Hey, Fee. I'm going to tell you this now, since I have the opportunity. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? Typical Reen. I'm okay. I'm not pushing myself, nor do I feel like I'm in a rush. It's true, when I found out the boss was still alive in Sutherland, I felt a sharp sensation deep in my chest. But the reason you joined the Bracers was... one of the reasons I joined the Bracers. I think I get the significance behind the Bracers emblem now. I don't want to do anything that shames Sarah or Toval, who helped me get to the Bracer test, or any of you in Class 7 that gave me the opportunity. So don't worry, Reen. I'm fine. Fee. Head pats. You're right. Sometimes I forget you're 17 now. Is she that young? What? Now that you're full-fledged Bracer, I probably should stop treating you like a little kid. Doesn't seem like your actions match with your words. Oops, sorry.
That feels nice. It's been a while, so it kind of makes me feel happy.
I think I get it. I'm sure it's not easy working with the Bracer Guild, but just keep on taking it one day at a time. Me and everyone else are all rooting for you.
Yeah.
She even sounds more mature, too. After a short tour of the campus, they return to the station. Reen reluctantly said goodbye to her when she boarded the train to Heimdallar. There he goes. Your bond with Fee has strengthened. 4 stars? Alright, it's still like midday. We have, Toa? We got something with Toa. In the dorm, main story, we got Altina, and we also have, who is that? Again, Ash? Yeah, we have Ash, Altina, and Toa. I kinda want to see Toa. There she is. Oh, hey there, Toa. What brings you here? Well, Monk asked me to appear on his radio show. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's called The Dawn of the Working Woman. It's a show that focuses on women working in many different industries. It's one of our popular shows. Our first episode featured Major Claire, when she first became captain. Oh, Major Claire made a guest appearance? And now you're going to be in it, Toa? Well, I declined at first, but he was really persistent. I'm getting a little nervous. I hope I don't fumble my words. You'll be fine, Toa. Now let's get this show on the road. Toa on a radio show. I wonder if I can help somehow. Yeah, I'm curious. Monk, is there anything I can do to help? I'd like to witness her moment in the spotlight. Hey, Rain. But I guess having you here would be a little reassuring. I could always use a helping hand around here. You have a few moments before it's time to start. Mind if I explain the equipment to you for a bit? Yeah, that would be great! And that's how Rean became an assistant at the radio station. After finishing the final checks, the show was ready to begin. Alright, we're starting in 3, 2. Welcome to the dawn of the working woman. Today we have a guest from Thor's recently established branch campus in Leaves. Hello, my name is Toa Herschel. I'm the homeroom instructor of the branch campus class 9. Military finance. I'm a little nervous, but I'm happy to be talking to you today. Haha, thank you, Miss Herschel. We'd like to start off by sharing a few things about Instructor Herschel. She's doing pretty well, considering how nervous she was. I guess she's done a few magazine interviews before. There's probably nothing to worry about. While still a student, Instructor Herschel was appointed at the very important role during the Civil War 2 years ago. She was acting as the captain of the Crimson Wings aboard the cruiser Courageous, bringing hope to many people during the war. You make it sound more impressive than it was. There were many extenuating circumstances, and many of my fellow students helped me get through that situation. You don't have to be so humble. I heard you were highly commended, and that many places contacted you after you graduated. Not to mention, as the student council president, you were highly regarded by many of your fellow students. You were an immense help during the terrorist attack in the capital, and you were chosen to attend the trade conference in Crossbell. I'm sure all your fellow students couldn't be prouder of you. Monk? I don't remember this being in the script. Well, these are all facts. I'm sure Reem can agree. Yeah, let's put her on blast. Thank you for your kind words, and I'm not that much of a big deal. I was only able to accomplish all those things you listed because of everyone who helped me. My fellow students, my instructors, my fellow classmates who I made a bike with one time. And in my last year, the underclassmen of Class 7. Toa. Which is why I want to do my best at the branch campus. We instructors work together to support our students. I see. That's a wonderful aspiration. We here at Radio Trista would like to continue to support Thor's branch campus. After that, the show ended without any major hiccups. Reed met up with Toa after Monk told her that the recording was a success. Good work, Toa. Yeah, thank you. Monk got me all riled up, and I feel like he exaggerated some details. He was broadcast across the entire empire, right? It's fine. I think you did wonderfully. And the way you described what you were doing here really touched me. Oh, really? It's kind of embarrassing to hear. I said it on the radio, but let's work together. All of the instructors, for the students. Yes, of course. Your bond with Toa strengthened, yippee! And it didn't matter max out. Didn't max out on 4. Alright, I did see something green. I want to get something nicer, but... Tita, why do you seem so distraught? Oh, Instructor Reen! Hello! I'm trying to choose gifts to send to my friends back home. But it seems like lately I've been just sending them popular things without putting much thought into it. Oh, a gift, huh? I can relate. I've been sending more things recently, too. It's hard to find fresh new things that'll make them happy. Yes, that's exactly right. The more you know someone, the harder it is to choose something for them. Instructor Reen, will you help me choose some gifts? I think it'll be good to get a fresh perspective. Me? Yeah. I'm not so sure about this, but if you really want me to... Yay! Thank you! So, do you have any candidates? Well, I've chosen a store for each person. I forgot to mention, but I'm buying gifts for 3 people. Okay, no problem. Alright, then we should go to the stores. Right, thanks again! Can we start with New Suyan? Of course, let's get going! Oh, quick travel is temporarily unavailable. Is she following me? Oh my gosh, she is! New Suyan's a general store located in the southeastern part of the city square. Thank you so much for the help, Instructor Reen. Will she actually engage with other students here if I have her with me? Huh? What are you doing here with Tita, Instructor Reen? Oh, well... Instructor Reen is helping me choose a gift. Oh, he is, huh? Man, I'm so jealous. It's just not fair, Instructor. What exactly do you want me to do about it? To New Suyan. Now that I have a look around, they do have a lot of things here. What kind of person are you getting these gifts for? It's for a girl who's a year younger than me. She has purple hair and always wears a ribbon. She can be a little aloof at times, but she does like to tease people. She almost sounds like a bit like Muse. They may look and act completely different, but now that you mention it, they are sort of similar in a way. Maybe that's why you got along so well with Muse then. My friend loves cute things, so I usually go to boutiques to get gifts for her. But since she's 15 now, I thought it might be good to get her something a little bit more mature. And that's why I decided to come here. I'd love to hear any recommendations you have. Sure thing. Let me think. Do I actually give her recommendations? Go to the counter and select choose gift to choose a gift. Oh my gosh, do I actually choose? I don't even know who this girl is! Okay, so it doesn't even show me any choices there. She loves cute things. I usually go to the boutiques to get her gifts, but considering she's 15 now, I figured to give her something more mature. I'd love for you to recommend something nice. I wonder. Choose gift. Do you need something? Yes, I was looking for a gift today. Instructor Reen, did you find anything? Let's see. A gift for a girl who's 1 year younger. And she's sort of like Muse. Eastern tea, Hagemaru doll, Eastern sweets. Think a little more. I would think she loves cute things. She's older. A doll would probably be considered a little bit too mature. I would think sweets. Because if I was a person who loved to, like, I remember as a kid, I vastly preferred toys than getting, like, maybe, like, what is it? they would go like, oh, here's a purse or something like that. And I'll be like, no. So I feel like if a person liked receiving toys and they're older, you could get them exotic sweets. Because they'll be like, ooh, I've never had this before. This is kind of interesting. So maybe Eastern sweets would be a good option. But I do want to get this right. So I'm going to take a look at what it is. Okay, I was wrong. It's actually Eastern tea. How about some Eastern tea? Eastern tea? That's a great idea. She likes black tea, so I'm sure she'll love this. I'm glad to hear that. Can I get one of these? Absolutely. All right, let's head over to Carnegie. Books and games next. Got it. Let's get going. I feel like I do not know anything. It's like, I don't know boys, I don't know girls, I don't know anything. And this place not only sells books, but toys too. What kind of person are you getting a gift for next? Let's see. She's in her early 20s, and she's pretty athletic, not to mention super energetic. She's really good with the staff, and her hobbies are fishing and collecting sneakers. Wait! Is that... Oh my gosh, I forgot this is Tita. Oh my gosh. Of course she's getting it for Estelle. Oh my gosh. As soon as I read collecting sneakers, I was like, that's Estelle. Yeah, she loves fishing, she loves collecting sneakers, and she's good with the staff. Sounds like she's pretty active. A woman from Liberal who fights with the staff? It couldn't be her, could it? Has he met her? I don't think he... Did he? He hasn't met Estelle, right? Instructor Reen? Oh, sorry. I think I got a pretty good idea of what you have in mind, Tita. Because this person's so active, you think getting her a book might be a good change of pace? That's exactly right. I don't think so. She's not going to like, She's not the type to like books, right? I can't imagine her to enjoy a book. She would like a card game, right? Are you looking for something? Yes, I'm looking for a gift today. Instructor Reen, did you find anything nice? Let's see. A woman in her 20s who's athletic and energetic. Orbital Car Encyclopedia. Scenery of Arabonia. Vantage Masters deck. Maybe the Scenery of Arabonia? Perhaps? For some reason, I think she would also like the Orbital Car one too. Oh, I was right! Scenery of Arabonia. How about Scenery of Arabonia? It's a lot of pictures of lakes and flowers, so it might be a good match, considering her hobbies. Right! She loves going for walks, so I think it's perfect. And she has been trying to visit the Empire. Anyway, I think it's a perfect gift for her. Glad to hear it. Can I have one of these? Of course. Thanks for shopping with us. Okay, now that we're done, can we head to the Lapan Boutique? This should be the last one. Sure thing. Okay, Lapan Boutique. The store is pretty stylish. Oh, we got some people. Oh, Elise is here with Yuna and the others. Might be smart to get their take on this too. Sure, that sounds like a good idea. Anyway, my last gift is for a man in his 20s. Wait. Ooh. A girl who is 15. But oh, is that Ren? Oh, the first gift was for Ren. The second gift was for Estelle, and this one's for Joshua. It's for a man in his 20s. Oh, I don't mean Agate. This prince is a lot more calm and composed. I see. The same age as the woman from earlier. I wonder if... Alright, I'll look around. Alright. I feel like I know him pretty well, though. Hello, feel free to look around. Thank you very much. So, Instructor Reen, does anything stand out to you? A man in his 20s. Tita says he's calm and composed, but I feel like I need more to go on. Maybe we could ask the girls for advice. Alright, so a simple belt, a silver necklace. So it says we have to speak to other people. I have some good candidates, but can I think about it some more? Yes, of course! So it says I have to... Oh, talk to these three. No elegant young maiden can resist the call of a beautiful lace. Wow, these look pretty fancy. Elegant young maiden, huh? My, these are so elaborate. From the price of the design perspective, I think I prefer the simple clothing though. Are they talking about... Looks like everyone's helping Elise for their shopping. Ahem, excuse us. Reen and Tita? You two are shopping together. Interesting. Don't tell me. Are you two... Nope. Instructor Reen isn't helping me choose a gift. A gift? Oh, for Agate? No, it's more like that. I want to buy something for a friend. He's helped me out a lot over the years. Ah, now I understand. Do you know something she's talking about? Well, I've heard a few stories here and there. Well, that should make things easy. Would you girls mind giving us some advice on what we should buy? We need something for a calm and composed man in his 20s. If it's the one I'm thinking of, I think he's more of a Kurt than he's more like Kurt than he is, Instructor Reen. Also, I hear this man has a lover. Yes? Someone as bright as the sun who brings happiness to everyone around her. That's right! That's the young woman I was talking about earlier. Is that so? They sound like quite the couple. No kidding! In fact, I think they make the perfect couple. Yes, I admit I'm a little curious to meet them now. In any event, Reen, we should keep that in mind when choosing the gift. Good point. Thank you, everyone. That was really helpful. Did it really help? I don't know. Did it give it a new thing? Alright. A man in his 20s. He's a bit like Kurt and he's in a relationship. Oh, look at all these things. A simple belt, a silver necklace, an elegant driving hat, a colorful cap, a stylish knit hat. I can't imagine a simple belt for him? That's all I could think about, but... A stylish knit hat? Either the belt or the hat, but... Let me see. A stylish knit hat. Okay, I was right about the stylish knit hat. How about this knit hat? It's pretty stylish. Oh, a hat? Yeah, a hat could go with anyone's wardrobe. It should be a good gift that can't give any wrong impressions. You put a lot of thought into this. I think you're right. Someone like that won't make her jealous. Also, I think this hat would look really great on him. Nice. Glad to hear it. Can I have one of these? Yes, thank you. It seems like you've chosen a wonderful gift. Looks like it. I'm happy I was able to help. Indeed. Reen thanked the girls for their advice and left the store. Uh, thank you for today. Every item was wonderful, interesting, and beautifully suited to each person. I wouldn't have gone half this well if I had done it alone. Today's success is all thanks to you, Instructor Reen. Happy to hear it. So, please, take this as a token of gratitude. Invigorate. A quartz. Did you synthesize this? Yes. I chose one and thought it suited you best, Instructor Reen. I appreciate it. Thanks. Oh, I nearly forgot. I was going to go to the bookstore to buy a card for each of the presents. Well then, you better go and take care of that now. Take care and not get too flustered on the trip on the way there. I'll be careful. I'll be off then. Branch Campus Quest Precious Gifts for Precious People. Book travel is back and we got some money and AP. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with you? I never thought Principal Le Guin's training would be this tough. But I can tell I was able to get some good exercise. It makes my heart dance to think that of the muscle gains I'm going to get. Sounds like he was able to get through his training. Despite everything, Wayne's actually got a pretty positive person. I like Wayne. He does his best. Wait, why are you sweating? Oh no! I just saw the craziest thing! Frankie was working with that handsome butler. I need to tell everyone! That girl's a walking loudspeaker. Oh! Training after club, huh? You're a real hard worker, Jessica. I could say the same thing about you. I saw you swimming by yourself earlier. Yeah, I was having trouble relaxing. Kept thinking about my time in the fleet. I've also been thinking about the past, but I decided to put all my focus on training instead. I'll do whatever it takes to get stronger. Good to hear. I'll have to make sure I keep up. It's getting late. Should I head back to the dorms now? Returning to the dorms will cause the story to advance. Well, he doesn't say anything about that he didn't complete anything, so I guess I'll return. Are you heading in already, Reen? Yep, his sister has to go. Yeah, I managed to get all my errands done. I guess you guys went shopping, huh? That's quite a mountain of food. Yeah, it's all for dinner tonight. I was thinking about that. I couldn't help imposing over the Countess's hospitality. Besides, we were all working so hard in class. We wanted to show off our skills a little. Well, we've basically just been making whatever we wanted in the cooking club. Well, it's good to see that you're all eager, but I'm pretty sure Celestine already has dinner handed. I guess you're in charge of lugging everything back, huh, Kurt? Yes, well... We came across Ash, but he managed to worm his way out of helping. Yeah, so it seems. Oh, hello everyone! It's good to see you all. We're ready to start cooking club anytime! Haha, I'm going to go wild with these ingredients! Toss them in! Yuna and the other members of the cooking club proceeded to go all out, resulting in far more dishes than originally planned. Leah's party for Elise ended up filled with food and was on par on the served in the Orcus Tower and less expensive. Oh no. Ooh! Look at all the food! here too. Oh my gosh. Our little psycho, what do you call it? Oh my gosh, look at all those kids. That's what is she? Yeah. The psycho terrorist girl. It's like, what? You eat squirrels? They taste good. In order to handle this vast amount of food, friends and neighbors were invited too. All in all, it turned out to be quite the lively night in Leaves. Pretty lively. I guess it's time to talk to people in the dorms. Ooh, whoa! Everybody's taking a bath right now.
Oh, wow. I didn't expect to find such an authentic bathhouse all the way out here. What a pleasant surprise.
Now that I think about it, it's probably the principal's doing.
I heard this place was changed a lot when they renovated it into a dormitory. Apparently, it was once the mansion of a fallen noble family.
Oh yes, I've heard that same story. It seems the family had to let go of their holdings 10 years ago after the head of the family was conned by an unscrupulous merchant. Though I heard they've since started up their own business outside the country.
I see.
Sheesh. How do you know all this stuff?
I feel like I've heard a story like that before.
I thought everyone would be reluctant to go to a bath like this, but you're all fine with it? Something wrong? Most people are not really close to this kind of thing, right? I guess you're fine with it, Allie. But I thought Elise and Tita would be embarrassed for sure. I've actually been going on hot springs all my life. There's a hot springs resort near my hometown. My hometown is actually famous for its hot springs. Seriously? I'm surprised about Tita too, but this is the first I've ever heard about Elise growing up in the hot springs. The Northern Hot Springs Paradise, Ymir, Instructor Reen's hometown. I think I remember seeing hot springs when I was there once on a mission. I remember that mission. A mission? What mission? Does that mean the one who kidnapped Elise's? Pardon me, I think I'm getting lightheaded from all the steam. But that means Elise and Reen used to bathe together when they were young. As did Tita and Agate, no doubt. Whoa, that's a little stretch there. Huh? Together? Well, we are siblings, so a few times when we were young, sure. Oh, I can just picture you boldly striding into the hot springs to comfort your dear brother Reen in his time of need. And I can see sweet little Tita finding an excuse to follow her special someone into a mixed bath herself. Oh, how adorable. Why are you like this, Muse? No, that's... You never cease to amaze, Muse. That's a pretty rotten imagination you got there. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm so jealous. All of you have such nice hair. Elise's lustrous black hair, Tita's shining honey blonde hair. It should be illegal how pretty and silver hair of yours is, Allie. And your hair has such nice fluffy curls in it. Your hair is lovely as well, Yuna. You look really different when you were washing it earlier. Yeah, it was so vibrant and feminine. Now that I think of it, you're always taking care of it. Unlike you all with your flawless hair and skin, I need to put some serious work into it to look like this. Oh yes, I think now may be the perfect time for some serious girl talk. Huh? Girl talk? That's right. For our first order of business, let's discuss Instructor Reed's type. Oh, jeez. For example, out of all of us here, who would he pick? None of us? But why would you talk about that? An interesting topic. I... Oh, there's no need to overthink things, Tita. So, Elise, how about it? Would his favorite type be his dear little sister? But what? Why are you dumping and gulping? To be perfectly honest, I don't think he actually has a type. He seems close to a variety of people. Eliza, Laura, Emma, Fee, Milliam, Instructor Sarah. Oh, and Toa, the princess, Major Claire, and Sharon as well. Wow, that's so many. He's a... I believe the correct term is playboy. But listen to this. According to the princess, he's had some hot and heavy moments with his male acquaintances as well. Oh my goodness. Eustace. That's his type, Eustace. What? Ruse, please don't bring Saint Astria's bad habits here. He has a mad crush on Elliot. There's just something about Instructor Reed that you just can't leave be. I suppose you could say about Kurt and Ash too. Is that so? Hey, don't read too much into it. It's interesting. I never really thought about boys before I started here at the branch campus. But they are pretty different. Oh? Altina. I see. You've really grown these past few months, Allie. Well, not physically, but you know what I mean. Leave me alone. I'm fine with my current size. Though, if I were a little bigger, I wouldn't mind it. Oh, you're too cute, Allie! Excessive contact.
Hope you don't mind if we come in.
Wait, who's this? Toa!
Instructor Toa.
Will you be joining us?
Who's this? Oh, the principal!
Not just her. I'll be joining you ladies as well.
Whoa! An overwhelming presence. Oh, I'm so sorry we've been hogging the bath.
Oh, not at all. I figured now would be a perfect chance to get to know my students better.
We'll try not to rain on your parade.
Oh boy.
There's nothing like a nice soak in the bath after a long day.
Oh, the girls
Seems
are so
like you
far.
girls were having quite the discussion in here. You all trying to get with Schwarzer?
What?
Get with?
Yes, that's the plan.
Ruse, I think out of all the girls, you're probably the highest likelihood to get with Schwarzer, even though he doesn't want you.
That wasn't quite what we were talking about.
Well then,
I forgot.
let me give you all some
I think
advice.
Reen's type is Toa. Because what is it? He has such a connection with Toa that it just feels like they're made to be a couple together.
He may seem polite and friendly, but he can actually be pretty single-minded, and at times outright stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
With that in mind, the best way to get your hooks in him is to set up just the right mood and lure him somewhere where you have the advantage.
Really?
Interesting. Huh. For stubborn men, you need to set the right mood.
Be sure to take thorough notes, Elise.
Muse, please. Principal!
Well, look at you. So diligent. Oh. The location of our field exercises have been picked and we've got Panzer Soldat training tomorrow. There's still a lot of things I need to get ready. Weren't you just headed to the bath with Elise and the others? I left them a while ago. Listening to them in there, I felt like my head was about to pop. Oh, I nearly forgot. The radio? What are you planning on listening? This is... Why in the world are you listening to Vita's show? Well, because I'm a fan. That and I feel like there's some reason she started her show back up. I'm sure she doesn't have a reason to passable boredom.
Good evening, everyone. It's time for Aubin time.
Aubin time.
It's 9 p.m. on June 11th, and you're listening to Radio Trista. How's this fine Sunday night treating you all out there? We're halfway through June, which means we're already halfway through the year. It's been a packed year, yet it's gone by in a flash. Speaking of June, it's that time again. That's right, the summer festival is upon us once more. It may be held a month later in Heimdall, but cities all over Erebonia are already having their own celebrations, each with their own unique customs. One of my personal favorite places to go for the summer festival is La Mer. Ordis is famous for their annual tradition of lighting candles and setting them to float in the bay. It's just breathtaking to see all those lights. Last year's lighting had to be canceled, unfortunately, but I'm sure plenty of people are looking forward to it this year. I know I am.
Heck yeah.
I can already imagine it. Me sitting by the beach, drink in hand, watching 1,000 glimmering lights float out to sea. It'd be wonderful to have such a luxurious, classy evening.
The mares are where we're having our next field exercises. She mentioned Sutherland and Crossbow shortly before we visited, too. She's clearly mentioning these places on purpose. Is she getting her info from Ouroboros, or is she just constantly predicting the government's next move? Knowing her, it's probably both. Yeah, most likely.
And of course, there's more to La Mer than just Ordis. The beaches are beautiful and bountiful, and the seafood is so fresh it practically leaps off the plate at you. Raquel is well known for its casinos and theaters, and there's also the scenic Brionia Island. There aren't any regularly scheduled ferries there, but if you do make it, you'll find a hidden gem rich in nature and ancient ruins. So after the summer festival, you can go for a swim, hit up the casinos, win a boat, then explore some ruins.
Whoa,
There,
win a
I planned your whole
boat!
trip for you.
Brionia Island. I've heard that name before. 2 years ago, Group B had one of their field studies there. That's when you and Emma went to Nord, right? Speaking of which, I remember our clan's elder mentioning that island before. It's the spot of the Empire with the greatest concentration of animist ruins. The elder? Is she the one Emma and Vita call their grandmother? Yeah, though you wouldn't know it from looking at her. But she may as well be their actual grandmother. Posters are not related by blood. Of course not. Are you curious about it? Well, yeah, kind of.
Maybe this is a good opportunity then. Emma did ask me to tell you about her.
Huh?
Listen up. I'm going to tell you a little about the Hexen clan. And the two sisters, Emma and Vita. They were the youngest members of a clan hidden away from the world at large. Vita lost her parents when she was young, but due to her immense natural talents, she was taken in by the Elder as her top disciple. Meanwhile, Emma's mother was what we refer to as a stray witch. She lived among the common people. However, she lost her life in an accident. Emma was also taken in by the Elder, and the two girls were raised together like sisters. The Elder created a familiar for each of them, me and Grianos.
Oh,
Vita
so they
was
didn't make
full
their
of
own
talent and
familiars.
spirit, but Emma was a shy shut-in. They both grew into strong, noble witches, and they would have lived a peaceful life in the village, but at the age of 16, Vita volunteered to become a wandering witch.
Oh.
A wandering witch's job is to go to the outside world and report back to the village on new developments. The Elder sent her off with full confidence, but within half a year, she had vanished.
She got picked up by Ouroboros.
We now know why. The Grand Master of Ouroboros got to her. She joined that den of snakes and abandoned her duties as a witch. The Elder regretted her decision to let Vita leave the village. It wasn't the first time she'd seen this happen after all. But Emma was devastated by the disappearance of her sister. From that day, Emma began training and studying as hard as she could with one goal: become a wandering witch herself to bring Vita back.
Man.
And so, Emma was permitted to leave the village at the age of 16. With the help of some stray witches, she was able to enroll at Thor's with a scholarship. And in the spring of her first semester, she met you guys.
Thanks, Celine. I think I understand Emma, Vita, and you a little bit better now.
I'm not supposed to talk about this sort of thing with outsiders, but by this point, everyone in Class 7 is pretty much family. Emma had to work hard for the Elder to okay this.
It's like, now you gotta marry Emma, since you know her secret, her past. I see, so that's what the pendant is all about. Next time you see her, can you tell her I said thanks?
Tell her yourself. You'll be seeing her again before too long, right?
And that'll do it for tonight's show. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
As for you two, don't stay up too late. You need your beauty rest, Celine and Reed.
What was that?
What an obnoxious woman. I'm sure she predicted we'd be listening and used her magic to ensure only we could hear that last part.
Wow, she really is something. Now that I think of it, she did something similar during her live broadcast in the start of the Civil War.
Yeah, Emma's no slouch, but Vita's power as a witch is tremendous. That said, she's not omnipotent. After all, Osborne pulled the rug out from under her, and now she's on the run from her former friends.
Ouroboros' plan was hijacked by Chancellor, and the Black Workshop is starting to make a move. I'm also worried about the true story that Vita mentioned.
Yeah, and about how she failed to change the ending. It must have something to do with the Infernal Castle. Vita's personality may be one big joke, but she's not the type to lie. There's no doubt we have a crisis looming over us.
Yeah. Judging by the fact that you told me all this, I suppose that means you're headed off now, right? Doesn't it?
Yeah, consider it a farewell gift. Even though you need to rely on that pendant, you'll be able to control your power now. I'll leave with your sister tomorrow morning. I suppose the next time we'll see each other is when Class 7 meets up.
Yeah. Honestly, it feels like it went by in a blink of an eye. It's kind of funny that Celine went from Emma to Reen, and like, Celine is always like hanging around Reen. Hey, how about you sleep in my room tonight? What would you say?
Hell no!
Is Celine too much of a lady? Yeah, we are back in the game. It's been a hot minute. Yeah. So, one thing's for sure is that we have not seen this game in a while. It's been 2 weeks. I had, what is it? Part 28 of the stream. I kind of want to make a good transition because I'm putting the one video from part 28 to now together in one video because it was too short. I barely did anything. And I was like thinking like, okay, I feel like it would not make a good video and stuff. So I was like thinking like, okay, I'll just make this one and the one from 2 weeks ago together. And I'm sure you guys have forgotten what has happened in the past couple weeks. Actually, I don't even remember what happened 2 weeks ago. But I do know that we had some major story that's happened. So one thing's for sure, we're doing a lot of side quests. We didn't have any major quests that were happening. So our sister came over, and in the game, not real life, in the game. Our Reen's sister has come over to come visit him at the school. Had a little sleepover with the girls and stuff, and now she has went back home, and we got to see George again more recently. and as well as helping one NPC become a bracer. At least to discover if the bracer life is for him.
Gallon has descended to the underworld.
Oh my gosh, Eco! Thank you for the sub! I've been in an art grind the past couple weeks. I think it was also because my voice, when I was like saying I was not feeling good to play games and stuff, I was taking on voice acting. It has taken a big toll on my voice. I did not realize how much of a toll it was going to take. Doing art is like makes my voice go easy and stuff, so I don't feel the strain to talk as much or shift my voice into different voices. But I felt since I have not done these types of games, I feel like the exercise I would get for my voice to do like little voices, voice acting and stuff, kind of dwindled a little bit because I have not done the practice. So I was like thinking, I gotta do the practice again. So yeah, we are back on this. I can't really save because I haven't even loaded the game yet. I'm still in the title screen. I have not loaded yet. Not much has changed, I guess, like in the past 2 weeks, because you guys have been here the whole time, so you have not seen, like, you've seen the gradual change and stuff, but like from YouTube side, they have not seen that I had upgrades on my mic. It does not sound any different, but the volume's a little bit louder. It's not gonna have that little booming, crackly sound. Like it wasn't really crackling, but it was like it had a boominess whenever I talked, and it would hurt a lot when I get very excited. And now that does not have it anymore, so that is good. That is our recap. What has happened in the last few parts of Cold Steel. We were in a very long phase of Bond event and like some side quests and stuff. So yeah, now we are starting chapter 3. The long-awaited chapter 3. I don't even remember how many chapters there's supposed to be. I assumed there was gonna be like 4, but there's possibly 6, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm in the middle or if I'm near the end. All right, it's the 12th. Green sister has to go now. I'm terribly sorry for imposing you for all so long. Thank you so much for your hospitality. I had so much fun spending time with all of you. Oh, not half as much as we did with you, I'm sure. Hey, Elise, let's have another round of girl talk sometime. It was time well spent. It certainly was a lot of fun. Windalar is not as very far away. It's not so very far away, so I'm certain that we'll be able to see each other again soon. Indeed. Please, give the princesses our regards as well. I certainly will. I didn't think that you'd be leaving too, Celine. It's sudden. Well, it seems like Emma's found some clues on her end. I'm sure your instructor can survive without me for at least a little while, so I'll be off for a bit. I see. Well, please say hello to Emma for me. Oh, and here I wish to give you one more brushing before we departed. I'll pass! Your brushing is dangerous! In any event, continue working hard, everyone. 2 years ago, that instructor of yours was utterly lost and completely hopeless. Compared to him, you're all pretty good shape right now. Huh? Is that so? Now, Celine. It pains me to admit, but I can't really refute that.
Well, alright. Take care, Elise. You too, Celine.
You be sure to work twice as hard.
I heard you'll all be leaving for your field exercises this weekend. Reen, everyone, please be careful.
Yeah, you got it.
Don't worry. I'll make sure we all come back safe and sound.
Safe and sound. What are you doing there, Ash?
Looks like our little vacation's finally over. Next up is Panzer Soldat training. And our field exercise location. Looking forward to it.
Huh? What? Why is he so calm? Why is he so nice? It's like, wait a minute, this is not the Ash I know. The Spiegel S. The Keistro B. In the high-class Spiegel mode in the high-speed Kestrel model. It looks like the branch campus is really kicking into full gear. We should be able to adjust to any situation, though I hope we don't need to resort to using them. Yeah. So today's agenda is determining the right Panzer Soldat for each of our students. Yeah, from the 4 types. Depending on today's results, we'll decide the formation this weekend. Sure thing. Today's gonna be a busy day. Oh yeah, your sister headed back this morning, right? She's so pure and cute. She reminds me of a lily. Having a sister like that must make you feel a little winner. Like a little winner! Yeah, you better believe I count my blessings every day. But you have your cousin. No, you cannot compare the two. You cannot do that. But you have your cousin. I don't know, man. She's cute, but she's dangerous. Now, do you realize how good you've got it? Yeah, Reed, your sister's an angel. Yeah, well... Ash, don't lose control. Muze, you're moving too slow. What's up with this thing? It's so delicate and I can't push it. Oh my, this is most definitely too clunky for sniping. Not bad, you two. This model seems better suited to sword wielding. I don't like this one best. It just seems easier to handle overall. Looks like everyone is finding the soldat that suits them. I'm sure it just comes down to personal taste. It's pretty clear that Ash and Muze prefer the opposite kinds of machines. Alright, next up are Altina and Maya. Board the Hector and the Ketstrel? Leonora and Gustav. You're in the Spiegel and Draken. Oh boy. Well, we've given each of them a shot now. I think I like the Draken best. Personally, I prefer the Spiegel. Its extra sensors and maneuverability are practically made for sword users. The Pretzel is my favorite. It's precise enough to make good use of an orbital rifle. Hector's still been my guy. None of these other machines have enough power for me. What about you, Atina? There's no need to worry, Allie. You're pretty good at piloting all the different models, right? Yes, as long as I understand the model's unique characteristics, it comes down to simply following the instructions. But if I were to be asked which one was my favorite, I wouldn't have an answer. It's gotta be the Hector. It's strong like that black doll thing you've got. Oh, no. Clamiosaurus is able to fly, so surely the Kestrel is. I don't think that's the issue here. I think it's a big part of what might make it compatible the model is with our normal weapons. Agreed. Perhaps you simply need to find a machine that comes naturally to you, like controlling the Clamiosaurus does. Maybe I'll keep thinking about it. Alright, we're all done with the model breakdowns. Now all we gotta do is group mock battle. What? For real? But because we're limited with the number of machines, we'll split you up accordingly. Since we only have one Spiegel and one Kretzel each, whoever wants to use them can step forward. The students were all divided into teams based on their preferred model and participated in similar mock battles in groups. Though everyone's piloting preferences were a little different, they quickly got used to working as a unit. Good to see everybody getting along. Things are going pretty well. I think it's about time to finish up. Yeah. Okay, everyone, stop. For our final exercise today, Instructor Randy and I will be your opponents. What? Oh man. 4 of you will be going up against me and Reen. And we don't plan on losing. We're planning to give it our all. About darn time. I'm itching to show off my skills.
You all seem to be having fun out here. I think I'll join you.
Who is this? Is it Sara? What the? It's her. Is it Sara? Is this... It doesn't sound like anybody else it could be. You've got a bit before you finish this here, Trails. Oh, good. Well, you still have time. That machine. That's the Golden Spiegel the principal mentioned. It doesn't sound like the principal's using it. Oh, it is the principal. I had it stored in the hangar basement, but if I don't take it for a spin every so often, it'll start to rust. I decided to put through its paces today. I'm sure you have no objections, right, Orlando? Schwarzer? Whoa, wait! They wouldn't stand a chance against you. Don't worry, I'll go easy on them. Getting a taste of heights of martial prowess is a good training too. But if they're too scared, I suppose I can retract my offer. Now you've done it! Not bad at all. I doubt we'll have a chance even if all of us were to attack her at once. However, she is an opponent those of us who follow the way of the sword would jump at the chance to spar with. Everyone. Guess I could say nothing to stop this. Alright, we'll do a 4-on-1 battle with a handicap. First up, Yuna, Kurt, Muze, and Ash. Board your machines. Do we have to control them for this? There will be no time limit. If you're able to at least lay a scratch on the principal's machine, you pass. Bro, is she that hard to hit? Eh? Isn't that alright with you, Principal? Yes, that's acceptable. Now, new Class 7, stand against me with everything you have. Right. Yup, let's go.
Now, come!
Come! Reduce Ariella's HP to 50%.
All right.
Oh, she is targeting me. Let's start off with the head first. Oh, there we go.
Wide open. It's mine.
We'll be able to see if it's
Very well.
Oh, it's different for every character. Oh, never mind, it's not. Oh, it says 3-star efficiency, so it's probably the best one.
There! It's mine! My turn!
Alright, let's keep going with this.
Yeah!
Keep smashing the head.
It's down! It's mine!
There! Have a slowdown skill, but... Or... Yeah. Alright, it ends here.
Sure.
Oh, it's still going? Get her further down, but I guess this is as far as I go. Snap! Oh, snap! Don't kill her!
Interesting.
Oh, God. Yuna? Yuna! Yuna! Okay, we're fine. Oh, boy! What? We have to survive this, right? What the heck? Don't kill everyone. Oh my god!
That was real.
This has to be scripted.
Yeah, I did it!
I must
Yeah,
train
that is
even more.
scripted.
Stats updated.
I grew a little.
AP increased by 3. Oh, I did get some AP out of that. The match is over. I've heard the stories, but... So this is the power of the 2 major sword schools. The Golden Raksha. She's seriously some kind of monster. What? How can she even move like that? Considering the structure of the Soldat, it should be impossible. Not a bad warm-up. Now, for the next ones. On second thought, I think I need to go all out or I'll end up being too fired up. Orlando, Schwarzer, you'll be my opponents. What? For real? Oh god. You two will be able to give me a proper challenge. Though Schwarzer should probably use his own machine. That is, if you want to gain anything from this match. His own machine. Does she mean... Understood. She cast death! You hear that? Valimar!
Acknowledged.
He acknowledges. Sometimes I feel like Valimar is just used like a toy. The way he just like calls him out for like almost every little thing. I don't mind being her opponent, but whipping out the Divine Knight is a little much, don't you think? With your skills, you'd probably be fine with just Spiegel. I think even with the 2 of us in Valimar, we probably will only have a 50-50 chance of winning. On second thought, maybe it's closer to 30%. Is she really that strong? I would think Reen and the Ashen Knight would be like... I don't know, like much stronger. Is she seriously that much of a monster? Jeez, I should better suck it up. Well then, let's begin.
I, Aurelia Le Guin, the Golden Rakshasa, shall be your opponent. Now, face me in battle. Ashen Chevalier and Red Reaper.
Yeah!
Oh, we got the stats
Now,
up.
come!
We gotta defeat her down to 0. We could do this.
It's my turn.
This should be easy, right?
I
Oh
got
god,
this.
I need to heal. Chota!
Take
Give
that.
me a moment, please! I need to heal,
It's
girl!
my turn. Spirit.
She was literally like twice. Okay, I'll strike
It's my
3
turn.
times. Bro. Yeah,
It's
Randy
down.
does. Oh, unite. There's
Here
only
I go.
one choice.
Get back.
We're gonna see this unite animation no matter what.
Starball slash.
Well
That
done.
was actually kind of easy compared to the students.
This is the blade of the 8 leaves.
We were able to keep impeding her, which was pretty good. Crazy though, I did notice Randy does not have a level on him, which means he's never going to be playable in this game. And it's like, wait, why are they not making him playable here? We were able to get Tio playable to like have her levels up and stuff, but Randy's not. It makes me a little suspicious. Oh, instructors won? Yeah, what an intense battle. I had wondered what the commotion was, but to see the principal fighting... But that was a really incredible battle! Brilliant. Is she even human? Reminded me of Ouroboros' Steel Maiden. Oh, you met her when you were with the Special Support Section. It was an uphill battle, even with the two of us teamed up against her. Laura's become stronger too. We can't afford to fall behind. Marvelous. Skills like this is at such a young age. I'm looking forward to your future accomplishments. Well, thanks. Our fight taught me a lot. Well, now that I've been able to get my fighting spirit under control, I believe it's time for me to administer Class 8's test. AP increased by 5, yay! We did so good! And so Aurelia finished training the members of Class 8. They were all completely exhausted, yet it has been a very fulfilling training session for everyone. As the end of lunch arrives, the students' anticipations begin to rise. In the tactical conference room, the location for the next set of field exercises were revealed. Alright, where are we going next? The Lemaire Province! They're known for their seafood! Oh, and we're near Ordis too. That's the biggest port city of the West Coast, right? Oh, and Rockwell! With their famous casinos? What are you doing in a casino? Do they really need to have the conference during the summer festival? I'm also worried about the Ouroboros is up to. Expect these field studies to be more difficult than any prior. All of you must be fully prepared and motivated. Yes, sir! Lemaire, huh? That's all the way to the west side of the Empire, right? It's also where the largest base of nobles is. And Muse's hometown, too. Oh, it's a lovely place. The scenery's always picturesque and the ocean is simply breathtaking. You were from that region, too, if I recall. Yeah, but the city's down in a canyon. Can't see the ocean from there. Besides, I never gave a crap about that place. But with what I know now, maybe I'll see things differently. I wonder... Oh, couple days forward. 7 p.m. Cut to the chase this time. This is our third set of field exercises now, and the classes have been rearranged. We now have more advanced panzer soldates and plenty of firepower. But the main campus will go even beyond that. Incidentally, they'll be having their first field exercises today. Wait, what? In our newly acquired province of North Ambria. It seems they'll be flying here on a Crimson Wings. The Courageous. The Courageous? Oh, I forgot. They heard about it in stories like when we saved the Empire on the Courageous. So this is like, oh my gosh, we're riding on the legendary ship. The Imperial family's high-speed cruiser Prince Oliver oversaw. Captained by the Radiant Blade Master himself.
Though my wings have been stolen and my blade lost, I yet have the gun and the rose kept safely in my heart.
So that's what he meant when he said his wings had been stolen. And Northumbria. Green. We begin as mere outcasts, but now the world is beginning to take notice of us. Yippee! So, now that the true battle begins, now is when we show our determination. The nobles are reeling. We have field exercises at the largest bastion in Erebonia. I eagerly await the results of your greatest battle yet. Fight, struggle, and grow. Yes, ma'am! Well, everybody else is left behind. Please, be careful. Give them hell, everyone! Yes! So, what are the odds? The Phantasmal Blaze plan and the third subject for retrieval? I'd say it's about 50-50. But I feel that this time is an interesting individual may take an appearance. Wait, what? Who? In the world of martial arts, there are only a few who pique my interest. Martial arts, an interesting I don't know who that will be. I highly doubted Zin, but I can't think of anyone. My master, Victor S.R. said, the Radiant Blade Master. Oh, so that's who's appearing. Is that Lore's father? My fellow disciples of the Vander School. Oh, never mind. Wait, what? So it's not Vander. Okay. And she does not finish her sentence. Rakshasa, a demon of carnage. What a fitting name. That will be the basic schedule for our field exercises in Ordis. As usual, Class 7 will have their briefly early in the morning. Any questions so far? Class 8's all set. Class 9 as well. Green. Instructor Schwarzer, any questions? Sorry, no questions from Class 7 either. So, the main campus is headed to Northumbria, huh? Oh god, I no reading. No reading comprehension! And that's where the Northern War Arena was part of happened, yeah? Yes, and on top of that, the main campus is headed there in the Courageous. I think Reen's feelings about the whole thing is a little complicated. Schwarzer. Listen, we're headed to the Lemaire province. The main campus's field exercises have nothing to do with this. Is that clear? Yeah. Sorry, I'll put those thoughts aside for now. Very well. We received information over the 10 Jaeger Corps that infiltrated the Empire's mainland. We still have no information of the goal or employers for the majority of these corps. Included among them are the Red Constellation, currently working with the Society, and Zephyr. Between Red Constellation and Zephyr, I hate Zephyr more. The two are special for sure, but they're not the only ones we need to look out for. After what happened in Crossbell, we can't afford to let our guards down here. the Lemaire province is very big, so it would be especially important to cooperate with the locals this time. That's correct. As before, Class 7's task will be the key to accomplishing that. We need you to be able to act, no matter what the circumstance or situation. Understood. We'll make sure we're all prepared, with our new members included. It'll be a long trip to Lemaire. I'll make my rounds then and head to bed. Since this will be Muse's and Nash's first time with us in the Special Ops mission, I should make sure to talk to them. I think I'll talk with Toa and Major Michael too while I'm at it. Like the Major said, I need to focus on what's going on here. Ready! Take good care of Ash. Don't worry, we'll take good care of him in line. We'll keep him in line. But shouldn't you be saying that to Instructor Reed? Oh, speak of the devil. Are you talking about Ash? Yeah, I mentioned it before, but he can be a real handful at times. To be honest, I'm a little worried. But Junie and I have to put our worries behind us now. We're both fully committed to helping everyone at the branch campus. We've got your backs. I'm glad to hear it. That's really reassuring. I had to think over a lot of things during our last field exercises. But I'm glad to hear that you guide me and the others, Instructor Reen. Of course. Glad to have you with us, Yuna. I'm actually curious, what do you have to say, Freddy? Cocoa, Good choice, Tita. Good choice. But why not try some of my freshly brewed Frass tea instead? Oh my gosh, what's Frass tea? Frass tea? I've heard of that before. They drink it in some parts of the East, right? But if I remember correctly, over there they also call it insect dropping tea, which can only mean it wouldn't surprise me. I'm impressed, Instructor Schwarzer. You're very well versed in the Eastern culture. The owner of Nyan Suyan taught me how to make this just the other day. The flavors are just divine. Oh, I don't want to even think about what the insects ate to make that flavor. I understand what you're coming from, but if you're going to recommend this to people, you might not want to tell them how you made it. Bro, who's drinking this tea? Being in Ordis again reminds me of the time I spent during missions in Duke Cayenne. I didn't really understand it back then, but I remember when I was following his orders, my body felt heavy and slow to act. Do you mean you were reluctant to follow his orders? I think that's the most logical interpretation. Thinking back, it's rare to find someone as self-absorbed, narcissistic, and opportunistic as him. He only saw me as another one of his tools. Oh. Apparently, thinking about him causes me to feel anger. But it's not something you need to worry about, Instructor. Now he's just someone in my past. There's no need to dig up any more unpleasant memories about him. Yeah, that's exactly right. Anyway, how about we play a game of Vantage Masters to take our mind off things? Oh, I didn't realize you played too. Yeah. Yuna forced me to try it a bit ago. I was reluctant at first, but to be honest, I really enjoy it now. I'm glad to hear you gave it a shot. I'd be happy to play with you if you like. Okay, thank you. I don't want to play Vantage Masters. No more! Instructor Reen, would you like to have some hot cocoa? You're not in the workshop today, huh? I wanted to help out in the kitchen for a change. But if you need me in the workshop, please let me know. I don't have to go so far after all. Sounds good. Thanks. What you guys up to? We get to go to Raquel and be in Ordis in the summer festival? I'm so psyched! Our next field study exercises are gonna be way more fun than the others. I'm looking forward to being able to see the ocean too. I feel like a broken record saying this again, but we're not going there to have fun, you know. Yeah, I know you're a big killjoy, but still. We always go through hell through our field exercises. I know we can go all out for anything, but we still got free time on the last day. Well, I understand how you feel, but... True, we can't lose sight of what we're there to do. I'm surrounded by killjoys! Hold up, I just noticed. Is every guy at this school just super... but me are super hot? What? You don't realize you look attractive too? Bro! I think he needs a mirror. What? I don't think I'd call myself hot. Come on, man. The girls all love a cute baby face like yours. Darn it. Life must be so easy for you guys. It's not fair. Bro, it's your attitude. It's not your appearance. So ironic. It's like, bro, I think you're the best looking out of all of us. Maybe not better looking than Kurt, but like you're still better looking than almost everyone. What is this? What is this guy? He needs a mirror. He needs a picture taken and shown to him. It's like, hey, Sydney, this is you. This is what you look like. It's like, oh God, who's that hot guy there? I need to see this happen. There's gotta be a conclusion to this. The third time is going to be so much better already. You're right. We did everything we could to prepare ahead of time, too. I feel so bad that Tita has to take care of the whole kitchen herself. Well, you're the one who always working when everyone else is on break. Let's just rely on Tita for now. And let's not think about Freddy. Freddy works hard in his own way. I like to help too, but... Yuna told me not to. Huh? Why'd she say that? Don't you like cooking, Luis? Well, it's not a matter of what she likes or not. It's that without constant supervision, she mixes up salt and sugar. But they're both white! I can't just taste them to find out every time I need to use some. I don't get how everyone else tells them apart so easily. Someone needs to label them, because yeah, I can't tell them from appearance either. They have to be in different containers. You see? Yes, I see. Oh, looks like we have somebody here. Luce, how you feeling? Does the thought of visiting your hometown again bring any memories? A few, yes. However, I've lived in Heimdallr since I started elementary school at St. Astria. I only came back to Ordis about once a year, so I don't have a lot of attachment to it or anything. Is that so? Elise didn't start going there till middle school. I'm told you started living with your grandparents after your mother and father passed away. Is that right? That's right. They're both retired now, so they live in a small mansion in the city. It's a lovely area, and the sea breeze is there so relaxing. Felt the same way when I dropped by Ordis last year. If we have some time for a tour of the city, we should stop by my house. Oh, and the bed in my room is extra soft. Perfect for a private lesson or two. If the Count hears you talking like that, I'm sure he'll kick me out on the spot. I don't mind your little jokes, but try not to give your family the wrong idea. No, the letter you sent. What did you write? Don't worry. I didn't write anything strange. I just added a little flavor to my descriptions. This girl's gonna get me fired. Oh my gosh. Reed! And the thing is, Reed is pretty young too, so like it's like I just started. I just started life and it's... Oh my goodness, what are these kids doing to me? Okay, if I could get a little lower. Wait, what's going on? That voice, Instructor Reed? I dropped a 10-mirror coin under the vending machine. Really? Well, I mean, coins do roll when dropped. I feel it on my fingertips. I just need to slowly... Crap! Did I push it further with my fingers? Should I bring you a stick or something? No, I'm fine. I'm almost there. Anyway, I've made the mistake of underestimating the shaking of the train in motion. Please, leave me be. Oh, alright. Just don't hit your head or anything. Poor guy. Alright, that should do it. Toa, are you doing maintenance on your weapon? Oh, yes. Yes, I am. I haven't used it lately. I do train with it on occasion. I should always try to be ready for any situation. True, but man, talk about nostalgic. His Highness gave it to you during the Civil War. It's DCF made, right? Yeah, I hear Muse's rifle is the same. Herbal staffs are just as compatible, so not many people use them. I wonder if I could use one like hers, if it's not too heavy. I think it might be a good fit for you. In Sutherland, your defense and command were remarkable. You think so? It's nowhere close to being perfect. But it does bring back memories. It's just like I was just still a student when I ran into the Crimson Wings. Oh yeah, I heard Patrick was working in Ordis. Eustace is going to be in the Provincial Council too, right? Yeah, his butler confirmed as much when I called 2 days ago. Since Eustace is so busy with preparations, his butler is just acting as his messenger. I think we'll be able to meet with him during the field exercises. I see. That should be fun. Yeah, we may not have enough time to properly celebrate though. That just leaves Gaius. I wonder what he's doing. We haven't seen Gaius yet! Huh. Branch campus colors. Not bad, not bad. It's actually pretty classy. I like it. Hope I get the chance to give it a spin in an actual fight. Training exercises aren't the same. Well, it's our job as special operations to prevent any actual combat from breaking out. Judging by the size of our field exercise grounds, we may end up visiting your hometown, Raquel, too. But I saw in the documents that you're... Yeah, I'm alone. Been that way since my mother died 6 years ago. But let's set the record straight. I wasn't born in Raquel. I see. Heh, don't you gotta sympathize with me just because we're both orphans. Besides, you got adopted by a baron and I was raised by a single mom working the night shift. There's no comparing our upbringings. I'm not so inconsiderate as to say something like that. I was just thinking I could tell what a good person your mother must have been. Huh? Wait, what? You've got a good head on your shoulders and a strong will. I could only imagine with your mother's influence. Don't know if I'll go that far. Well, thanks to my mom's job, I know about the nightlife in Raquel. Let me know if you need any recommendations. I think it'll be an eye-opening experience for everyone, yeah? I get what you're saying, but don't forget, you're still a minor. Though I might consider doing something after we're done with the field exercises. Huh? Well, aren't you a stingy one? Yep, This will be the third set of field exercises. I don't feel any disturbances in the septum veins, but be careful nonetheless. Yeah, with the council still going on, we can't let our guards down. Understood. I'll be on guard as well. You, however, should be resting right now. Yeah, I think I'll get right on that. Alright, let's go ahead and go to our last check mark. Let me go ahead and talk to these guys. Me, Gustav, and Stark are gonna be in charge of driving the Durfinger from now on. My turns fade 12 a.m. until 3 a.m. Fair is fair considering we did rock, paper, scissors, but still. Trust me, Tay gets stuck with the worst shift. I mean, how am I even gonna be able to nap until midnight? I'm way too excited. I know what you're saying, but make sure you get plenty of rest. Oh, Pablo got a note! I feel bad for Pablo, but it's still my train for now. I've gotta live it up before we switch. You really are kind of a gearhead, huh? Alrighty, I think I'm all set. All I need to do now is... working hard and working late, I see. Getting ready for tomorrow, Tatiana? Yes! That and some other miscellaneous things. My workload for the comms team has been a bit heavier, now that Muse's gone. Oh, geez, I'm really sorry about that. Oh no, don't be. If anything, we've been relying on her a little bit too much lately. This is a good opportunity for some experience. I'm glad to hear that. You're very dependable. That being said, try not to overexert yourself. Yes, sir! So I've moved back to...
This is Dareflinger Car 1, calling all branch campus students. We are scheduled to arrive at the field exercise grounds at 5:40 a.m. tomorrow morning. Please make sure you go to bed early and get ready for tomorrow.
Tatiana was in charge of the announcement this time. She did well. I'll make my rounds and then head back to my room for the night. The one that was locked. I still have a little time left before lights out. I can keep making rounds, or I could go back to my room and rest now. Alright, let's rest in my room. Oh, Reen. Oh. Are you going to bed soon? Yeah, that's the plan. How about you? Yup. I managed to get all my work for tomorrow done earlier than usual. We've gotten so used to the swing of things by now. Yeah, it's night and day compared to back when we first started. Everyone's growing so quickly. I need to make sure that they don't leave me in the dust. Yes, let's keep working hard and growing together. Hopefully, I'll grow a bit taller too. I'm sorry to say, Toa, I had that thought too. I was like, I'll still grow after high school, right? Right? But I am already in my 20s. No, I just need to drink lots of milk and... Oh! Well, I think you're fine the way you are. If you ask me, your charm is that you work so hard despite how small you are. Oh, still, I'm not gonna give up. Good night. Be sure to get to bed soon, okay? Maybe I said too much. It's the truth, though. Anyway, guess it's time to hit the hay. Alright, can't wait! New location, new field, study place! Leguedoc Canyon, the valley region in the middle of western Lemaire. We're here already. Oh. Have you ever been to the west half of Erebonia? Yeah, during my Jaeger days for work and some other stuff. Oh, I could see from here.
Huh. It's quite the sight.
You wake up early for a pretty boy.
I train in the mornings, so this is normal for me. The Canyon City Raquel. It's a key hub connecting to Jirai, if I recall.
You mean the entertainment city, Raquel. That light you see out there is fueled by Mira, passion, and desire. But I guess I don't hate it.
The light of sinful pleasure engulfed by the coming dawn. How elegant.
I can't read her intentions at all. Just like with Ash, if she becomes an issue for Instructor Reen and the others. Wait, not just Instructor Reen? Why am I concerned about Yuna and Kurt too?
What? Are we there already?
We're still 2 stops away. It's currently 04:55. You should go back to sleep.
Okay, got it. In that case, you be my pillow, Allie.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will.
Oh no! Oh my gosh, I forgot I had that up. I haven't seen that redeem in a while. Oh my
Yuna, I can't breathe.
She just strips the covers and goes like, I'll be your blanket.
Agate. Estelle.
Oh.
Joshua. And Ren.
Oh. Oh. I want to see Estelle and Joshua again so bad. Please, I want to see them in new graphics. Yeah, we're up to our next field trip. So this is why like we're on the train. Wow, so that's the ocean. It's so beautiful. Oh man, look how sparkly it is. Hey, if you're awake, then get ready to disembark. We've arrived at camp in 10 minutes. The second we get there, we'll start setting up camp. 5:40 a.m. Pablo must have had a field day trying to drive this train. He's like, no, let me drive it more! They're like, Pablo, get off the train! That man loves trains. A Legend of Heroes stream? That's brave. Yeah, I've been streaming Legend of Heroes for 4 years, I believe. Yeah, I've been streaming them for a while. So people have been seeing my journey throughout the years of me playing the Legend of Heroes. Though you have additional members this time, the basics of your special ops missions remained unchanged. Since Trails in the Sky? Sadly not since Trails in the Sky because I played it before I started streaming. But it was since Trails from Zero. Yeah. So, yeah, some people have wished to have seen me since Trails in the Sky, but unfortunately I did play Trails in the Sky before I started streaming. And I was going to go through this game outside of stream, but some people were like, hey, can we see you play a JRPG sometime? And I didn't know there would be any demand for it, so I decided to do it, and people really liked it. So I was like, well, I enjoy these types of games. So since people enjoy watching me play these games, then I'll keep playing these games. I do feel like every Trails game that came out has been better than the last. At least for me, that's how I feel. Like every time a new game comes out, it just keeps getting better and better and better. So it's just been uphill. And I just love the build up of the world. And like the fact that I have such a strong fondness of old characters and like being able to see them again, it just shows like how good the writing is. That I get really excited to see them again. Like even now, I'm getting attached to Reen, and we haven't even went to the next game, and I know in a while we're going to not see Reen anymore as the main character. And that's gonna be a sad day because I really liked Reen as a pro tag as well. I liked Lloyd, I liked Estelle, and I like Reen. And we're gonna be going to our next pro tag after that. Though you have additional members this time, the basics of your special ops missions remained unchanged. You will meet with the local leadership. Why does it show the bubble over Toa? I'm seeing the bubble and I got confused for a second. I was like, why is it showing over Toa when it's Major Michael speaking? Okay. You will meet with the local leadership, report the beginning of our field exercises, and then see the requests you were given. Understood. So we're gonna play pretend with the four bracers, huh? Just like I heard. Huh? Hey, what's wrong with bracers, huh? Nothing at all, but I can't deny that's what we're doing. Besides that, we also need to scout the area and dispose of dangerous monsters. I suspect it may be a bit more demanding than you expect. Huh, that's what I like to hear. Sheesh, well, go break a leg.
So, who's the local leadership this time? The former Duke Cayenne is still under arrest with no replacement has been named. That's right. For the reason that the interim supervisor has been appointed by the government. You speak of the Marquis Ballad, no? I believe that the uncle of Duke Cayenne.
Yes, he is currently the one in charge of the region. However, he's currently busy with the Imperial Provincial Council. Therefore, you will report to Yuno Naval Fortress and meet with the substitute. Yuno Naval Fortress? Oh, that's the place with the Noble Alliance used for their HQ during their Civil War.
Indeed. Our very own Principal Aurelia was also stationed here.
Currently, it's home for the elites of each of the provincial armies who have been joined together to create the unified region's army. So the substitute is our principal's right hand and leader of Sutherland's provincial army, Brigadier General Wallace Barderis, the general commander of the unified region's army.
So, we're going to the Naval Fortress first, right?
Yeah, we're bringing that extra bike from Rhineford. We should head straight there. Don't want to keep the Brigadier General waiting. Understood. Now that we've got 3 bikes, I'm calling dibs on one of them.
In that case, I'll have to ride with Instructor Reen.
I don't think you'll have to do anything.
She never wastes a single chance.
Ash, do you know how to ride? Heck yeah! Doesn't take a genius to figure out one of these babies out. I've ridden the ones in the hangar tons of times. When you have the chance to, oh, forget it. Yuna, Ash, and I will drive. The rest of you will ride in the sidecars. So make your preparations and we'll depart from the field exercise camp as soon as we can. Yes, sir! Ash's tank top. Wait, because we saw them in a tank top. Muse's kimono. Almost time for our field studies to start. Might as well get a little crazy. What are you doing, Ash? Ash can now use the S-Craft Belial Raid. Oh, there's Belial Raid. Yeah, there we go. We finally got his S-Craft. Alright, so the Ash is taken out. What he was like sleeping in. And then we have Muse's shirt. Oh, that's her sleepwear. And then the kimono. That is cute. I love her kimono wear. But I'm gonna keep her in her default for now. If I have time, I'd like to go for materials, but...
No, what to do?
Oh, I don't think they'll let me stray out far too out for that. Is something wrong, Gustav? Instructor Reen. Yeah, outside the orbital energy cannons, I use gunpowder weapons. After the Civil War, though, the price of gunpowder skyrocketed. We're having a hard time getting our hands on it. Gunpowder is pretty rarely used these days. It's been obsolete ever since the Orbital Revolution, right? Right. We learned as much as in history class. When it comes to efficiency, orbital energy is much better. But due to its power and characteristics, gunpowder is used for blasting mines. I see, so that's why you're familiar with it, Gustav. Yeah, but as I said, I've got a slim chance of finding gunpowder right now. So I was hoping I could make some of my own. Gunpowder? All on your own? Heh, you really are something else. You can make it? That's quite impressive, Gustav. Its main components are nitric acid, sulfur, and coal. Out of the three, coal is readily available, but the others are rare. However, I do have some saltpeter and sulfur off the nearby highway. Alright. You're from the Aragon mines beyond the canyon, right? You must be pretty familiar with the geology of this area. This is my life's work. That being said, I don't think I could gather the materials during field exercises. I thought about asking permission to leave, but I doubt I have some time to track down what I need. I understand the situation now. If that's the case, we'll get it for you.
Yes, that sounds about like a good idea.
Oh, no. I don't want to go through the trouble of... It's okay, I insist. That being said, we have our own duties, so I can't make any promises. I understand. If you can, that'll be great, but... Thank you. Either way, sorry for the trouble. Thank us after we get the goods. We'll need to finish our request as efficiently as possible. You can find saltpeter in the West Lemire Highway. And sulfur should be somewhere in the canyon area. You'll spot saltpeter on the walls are white, and the area with sulfur should be yellow. Thanks again. It means a lot. Alright, let's get going! Lemire is huge. We're really gonna need these bikes. Should we get going? Let's leave camp! The breezes feel so good. It's so early in the morning, but look how bright it is. Oh, I love being near the water. I've only been to Ordis via train before. This terrain's perfect for a bike, though. The ride is nice, but we need to focus on the destination.
Yuno Naval Fortress, the HQ of the Unified Regions Army. Go along the right road and then go north on the three-way split. The fortress sits on top of a cliff. I'm sure you have been all in the sight. It won't be much longer.
Alright. It goes so fast!
Yeah! Hey, instructor, want to race?
No!
Whoa there! I hope you plan to stay below the speed limit.
This would be more fun if I were riding with the instructor.
She needs a filter so bad.
She needs
Eyes
a
on the road,
filter
please.
so bad. Please get to save me from this girl.
Oh, a treasure
Okay.
chest.
Energy bandana, run! Whoa. Just look at this place. Yuno Naval Fortress. This is Yuno Naval Fortress, HQ of the Unified Regions Army. It's gigantic! And it looks like some medieval castle. That would be because it is! A historical one at that. It was built on the Dark Ages and since have been refortified for modern use. And it's been once Princey General Le Guin's residence. Darn, so that monster used to cozy up in there in that 50,000 soldiers?
During the war, the Imperial Army was at a loss after the multiple failed attempts to infiltrate. It's fully equipped with multiple Panzer Soldats, large-class airships, and enough suppliers and anti-aircraft cannons to last 3 years. It was said that if you dared attack it from the front back then, you would have been seen at 100,000 casualties.
So it was said indeed. And thus a deal was struck that shifted the Northern War.
You sure know a lot about this fortress, Allie. It was information gathered to as part of the Intelligence Division investigation.
Oh, okay. It's still always better to know more than less. I'll say, information is power. It's helped us plenty so far, so I can't argue with that. Alright, let's head on in. We'll need to report to the Brigadier General Bardeas first thing to kick off your exercises. Alright, let's go! I can't believe I went this far with the bike, but it probably would be too slow to go without one. 6:50 a.m. Stop! Identify yourselves. Of course, we're with Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. We're here to report the start of our field exercises. The Brigadier General said you were coming. That must mean you're the Ashen Chevalier! We've heard about your triumphs during the Northern War. It's an honor to meet you. Thank you. Man, he's so famous. Wait, wasn't the instructor their enemy during the Civil War? Why are they so excited to see him? It's been long accepted that the Civil War was the madness of Duke Cayens and Alberea.
I would imagine that these soldiers were more than happy to see someone stop their leaders. The hundreds of archaisms he destroyed in the Northern Alberea was also attributed to his fame.
Good for him! Open the gates! Allow our guests through! By all means, go on ahead, Brigadier General. Bardeas is waiting. This is the Unified Regions Army.
It's so early in the day, but they're super into it.
They're meant to be among the best of the best. I believe even their newest recruits are considered a cut above the others.
Even if they are, every recruit was selected from the provincial armies all over the country. The Brigadier General leading them is nothing short of magnificent. This particular army isn't sizable as it was in the considered part of the Noble Alliance, though. They only have about 30,000 men. 30,000 is still a lot!
I don't see any Goliath soldats, do you? Guess the government's tight on the purse strings even on HQ.
Hey! Allie! Ash!
I'll refrain from comment. The command room is over in that building. Allow me to guide you. Thank you. That's interesting.
It's a light armored panzer car used by the RMP.
You know we had 2 other guests at that moment. I think they were looking forward to seeing you. Now, follow me if you please. Brigadier General, I brought your guests.
Right. Let him in.
Who is this? The voice sounds familiar. I see Claire. Who else is there? Ah! I suspected as much. It's Patrick! Oh my gosh, we get to see you in your natural habitat. Major Claire? And you too, Patrick?
Entirely by chance, I assure you.
It's good to see you, Reen. And Class 7, too.
Whoa, what are you doing here? And long time no see. Sorry you couldn't meet in Crossbow. Now that she mentions it, this woman was in charge of the planet Misselheim, correct? Operation Birdcage, yes. Oh, right. The beautiful RMP agent. The woman who was so heroically trapped by all those people in Crossbell and got showered with praise for doing it. Quiet, Ash. I'm sorry about him.
No, he has a point.
Is that Gaius on the right?
I've heard about you two. You're the new members of Class 7, aren't you? Ash Carbide and Muse Egret.
Don't need to introduce myself then. I've heard so much about you.
I came here to discuss security measures for the Imperial Provincial Council. But we've just finished our meeting, so I should be on my way. If you would excuse me, Brigadier General.
Oh, that's Brigadier General. Never mind, that's not Gaius. He looks like Gaius a little bit.
Of course. Thank you for your time.
Do remember to keep a close eye on the Marquis.
Yes, understood.
Instructor Claire.
I'd heard the rumors, but it seems the Crossbell situation is more chaotic than I'd even imagined.
Yeah, they got a whole different set of problems than we do in Erebonia. Anyway, Patrick, I haven't seen you in 3 months. And even longer for you, Brigadier General.
Half a year, right? Back at the Northern War Victory Celebration.
I do not remember you. I'm sorry. That man said to be the right hand of the General de Leguin. Wait, now I remember you. You were always next to... Aurelia? I forget how her name is pronounced and spelled. So it's like Aurelia or something like that. He was always next to her. No wonder I recognize him. The Black Whirlwind. You don't get a nickname like that for just sitting around.
Wallace Bardius at your service. I lead the Unified Regions Army. And I'd like to welcome you to Lemaire, new Class 7. Seems like General Le Guin's really got your nose to the grindstone.
Yup! If I may, Brigadier General, I'm here to let you know that we'll be starting here on our field exercises. Understood. Good luck with your training. Not that my word's worth much, I'm just filling in. I take it that Marquis Ballard is busy? Busy is one word for it. If you're going to call out the town the night before, the Imperial Provincial Provincial Council busy, then yes, he's quite busy. Wait, really? Really? The guy's notorious in Lemaire for being such a bum. They say he spends more time in Raquel than he does in Ordis. Hey now, let's not be rude. While I do love keep discussing Marquis Ballard's failings, I'm afraid we have to cut the chase here. Rain received a list of special operation mission requests. Attached to the usual documents was an additional form with the header Advisory. advisory regarding the potential Jaeger Corps' activity in Lemaire. And this says, possible movements by the right constellation in Zephyr? I'm afraid we don't have any concrete evidence. But over the past 6 months, we have seen some suspicious activity from both Jaeger Corps. Activity that's led us to believe that they're planning something for the Imperial Provincial Army in Lemaire. You can't be serious. Would they really target the Provincial Council? It's possible we're jumping at shadows. We can't even say whether or not the society is involved. But as one of the stewards of the council, I thought it's best to discuss the possibility with the Brigadier General. I see, so the request is yours, Patrick. Have the Intelligence Division of RMP offered any information? I talked to the Major Redveldt in the conducting joint operations in the event of emergency, but she didn't have any information to share, and the Intelligence Division has yet to respond to us. I suppose we could thank the government for that. Why would they ignore something like this? Because they don't give a darn about the world outside their precious capital. Which is why I'm so grateful that you're here. Your very presence is like a blessing from the winds and the goddess. I look forward to seeing what General Le Guin's Class 7 is capable of. Oh. A blessing from the winds? It's a traditional faith of the Nord Highlands. We won't disappoint. We'll keep our ears on the ground for any sort of Jaeger activity, especially one that might have to do with the Council. Good. I'm counting on you. By the way, would you be heading straight to Ordis? If you'd like, I can order you a car. Don't worry. We've got our own transportation all taken care of. The orbital bikes, I take it. If you have an extra seat, would you mind if I join you? Not at all. Everyone else okay with that? Of course! If we change our seating arrangements, we should have room. Farewell, young master. Best of luck with the council. Would you stop calling me that? I swear, it's as if you and Celestin are trying to drive me mad. Perish this thoughts, Master Patrick. Take care out there. Wow, look at that character development with Patrick, though. He used to be such a snob, and now he's so sweet. I believe you're Vander, and you're a citizen of Crossbell, yes? And you're... Oh, Tina, was it? I've heard much about you. You have? From me, I consulted with him often last year for my work. I've heard that you were the son of Marquis High Arms. You were a classmate of Instructor Reams at the main campus, right? His sweetness is an act? What? Nah. There's no way into that. He went through his evil arc already. He's sweet now. I trust. Yes, though, we were in a different class. And of course, you two are from the Lemaire province. From Ordis, to be precise. I am Count Egret's granddaughter. Well, you did beat all of the crap out of him. We did. We sure did. I've heard many stories about you, Lord Patrick. Something along the lines of the Marquis No Good third son, I suppose. I'm not acquainted with your grandfather, but I do know of him. He acted as a consultant for the previous duke. So I hear. I'm not from Ordis like her. I lived in Raquel. Afraid I don't have any fancy connections to the upper class. Raquel, huh? I have been there a few times for their casinos and theaters. And I find its bustling nightlife to be refreshing as it's unique, personally. As it is unique. We can talk more on the way. You can ride next to me, Patrick. Yuna, can Altina ride with you? Sure thing, instructor. The split allows for optimal weight distribution. Well then, let's get going. Patrick is now accompanying the party. He will not be participating in battles, but you can be able to use his exclusive order. Oh, he has a special order. Alright. Where to, Patrick? Old friend who used to be a rival but now friends? See that off in the distance? That's port city of Ordis. It's still a ways away, but it shouldn't take too long by bike. I motion that we head straight there without any side trips to distract us. Agreed. Our schedule is going to be packed again, so we should start our special ops missions as soon as possible. Someone wants us to hit the beach. How to approach the special ops mission is left to the student's discretion, correct? That's right. Priority missions and emergencies aside, you're free to tackle your assignments as you see fit. So you might want to take some time to discuss how to handle them with your classmates. Very well. And that's what I like to hear. Somehow I feel like you won't need to worry about you two pulling your own weight. We might have to worry about holding them back. No kidding. Especially you, Ash. You need to remember to work with us, not against us. Roger that, wild filly. Why, you? You want to go, Pudding Head? What the? Well, they're certainly living up the Class 7 name. They have the same sort of energy you did. Remember how determined I used to be to prove Class 1's superiority? I'm like, what do you mean Pudding Head? And I see the little brown roots of his hair and I'm like, the little sugar from the pudding. How could I forget? Thor's military campus separated nobles and commoners into different classes until June just last year, didn't they? The old Class 7s being a notable exception. And that's right, though honestly, I'm still a little torn about it. Thinking back on it, there was something to be said for the competition between upper and lower classes. Perhaps, but it's absolutely unfair to the noble students to get private saloon and longer vacation. Keeping that in mind, I completely understand the change in merit-based system. I can't speak to the class-divided approach, but the merit-based system isn't without its flaws. Besides, wouldn't the prince still get special treatment regardless? Yeah, I'm sure that the whole little entourage is on their own darn castle in that school. It would hardly surprise me. I wonder how the main campus's field exercises in North Amberea are going right now. Anyway, we got sidetracked. We should make our way to Ordis. Understood. Let us be off. I see something here. There we go. We can see the naval fortress very well from here. The opposite side of it too. It looks so different from this angle. It really does. You know, Naval Fortress looks like it's been floating on top of the ocean. Maybe I should take a landscape photo for Vivi. Yeah, sounds good. And that's a keeper. I'll send it to her way out later. Although my voice is getting a little tired, so probably once I reach the next point, I will call it a day. It says just head to Ordis.
Over there.
I'm just gonna go straight to
Ordis. Okay, let's put the pedal to the metal.
No, you don't need to do that.
Begin combat.
Alright, I'm just gonna stop here and not try to go any further because I think that it's gonna trigger a cutscene and it's probably gonna be really long. So I will see you guys. Thank you so much for coming, and I hope you had a good one, everyone. And I will see you on Wednesday. Bye bye.